Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I am DSP. Today is Sunday, November 5th, 2017. If you're on stream and you think you're hearing deja vu, you're not. If you're on YouTube, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I had just started pre-stream, and I was talking a little bit about that last night. We had the time zone, or the daylight saving time change, and my microphone cut out. And that's because, Windows had a driver crash, where the audio microphone capture driver crashed on me. And when that happens, I can't get it to work again until I restart my entire streaming setup. So I had to restart the stream, I had to restart pre-stream, everything. So that was annoying. But I'm past it. Alright, so back on subject. As of last night, ladies and gentlemen, daylight savings time ended. Alright? What that means is that here in the United States, our clocks went forward by 1 hour. Excuse me. Our clocks went back by 1 hour. I screwed that up. And so today, even though right now it is 12:41 p.m. my time, if you don't live in the United States, it may be later. It might be like it may be an hour later than normal when I start. And you're like, why is Phil starting later? Well, that is why our daylight savings time is over. Therefore, as of now, until daylight saving time starts again, which I believe is going to happen in around March-ish, all my streams will be at this time, okay? Unless, of course, I decide to do extended streaming and stuff like that. But for the most part, it'll be around this time, okay? Sound good? Alright, so, got that out of the way. Please be aware of it, because I know undoubtedly what's going to happen is this week, every day I'll start streaming and no one's going to be here. And everyone's going to be like, well, Phil's late, that's why we figured there's no stream today. I'm like, no, that's not the case. The case is that daylight saving time ended and I had to adjust, you know, my clocks and everything. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, today, ladies and gentlemen, a momentous occasion. Today, I'll be checking out the Zombies mode in Call of Duty World War II. It's the one mode I haven't played yet, right? I've played through almost the entirety of the campaign. I've only got 2 missions left there. I've played pretty much almost every game mode in multiplayer, and now I'm looking forward to see what Zombies has to offer. I've been hearing some good stuff. People have been saying that Zombies this year is pretty good. I don't know. It is Nazi zombies. Obviously, it's World War II, so of course it's going to be Nazi zombies. So I guess we're going to see how it goes. I do have a full party today. So, who will be joining us? First of all, returning from my many, many escapades in Call of Duty Zombies gameplay, in addition to that, even Call of Duty Aliens co-op. If you remember, there was an Aliens one years back. The Area Lord will be here today. In fact, he's waiting in the wings. He's standing by. In addition, we will have Kekken, who joined me for my Destiny 2 cooperative gameplay. He'll be here today with us in party. And someone who has actually joined me over the past couple of years every time I do first-person shooter online play, Captain Al Pacino / El Trumpo / whatever you want to call him. He's joined me in Battlefield 1. I believe he joined me in Call of Duty last year. For something, I can't remember, because I know I did a multiplayer event, and he joined me for a bunch of those. So he was interested. I said, sure, let's get some variety. So here you go. It'll be a full party today. Now, supposedly waiting in the wings, in case something goes wrong. Like, for example, we try to form a party and someone keeps dropping, which happens. This has happened over the years, where when we try to do a party for zombies, it doesn't work. Someone constantly drops or whatever. We'll see. But I believe that Zavon also was very interested in playing. But I was like, dude, you know, sorry. But you know, he basically asked like 5 minutes after I already had a full party. But it is what it is. You know, it's always good to have an alternate, especially if someone has to leave early. Okay? So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fun. A full party, 4 people, doing Nazi zombies today for around 3 to 3.5 hours. We'll see how it goes. Alright. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. Like I said, it's hit or miss a lot of the time because, keep in mind, there's 3 different game development studios that make Call of Duty, and they all alternate between it, right? It was actually Treyarch who made Nazi zombies to begin with, way back when, with Call of Duty World at War. And it started a craze, right? And every time Treyarch put out a game, they put out zombies, and everyone loved it to the point where they were like, we want zombies every year. So then you had Infinity War doing that, the Aliens mode, and then now you got Sledgehammer doing the Nazi zombies. Everyone's doing the Nazi zombies, right? So, I'm very curious to see what they have done this year. We're going to find out in just a few minutes here, okay? Alright, so that's the only gameplay stream today is this Nazi Zombies, FYI. Reason being, because later tonight, I've got a ton of stuff to do, guys. Seriously. So, let me give you some perspective. After I finish recording today, I'm going to upload these videos to DSPGaming, my YouTube channel. So if you miss any portion of today's stream, you can't be here live. You can watch it afterward on demand on YouTube. Then I'm off because I got to run and grab something for DSP Tries It. I'm going to film a new DSP Tries It. Okay. Then I have to go on to Patreon. I have to see, you know, whose pledges have cleared for the month of October. I have to create a new thank you credits roll for today's weekend preview. Then I have to film the weekend preview, edit in the credits roll and all of that. Okay. Then upload the weekend preview. Then after that, I have to message all the patrons for the month of October to let them know, you know, who's eligible for what perks and who I need more information from, etc. to get them their perks. Okay. Then, I'm not done yet. Then, I'm going to jump onto Teespring. And there's a few new merch designs that have been sent in from a viewer who's been working on these designs for me. I'm going to see if I can get these onto new shirts and create new merch based off of these designs. I might even buy one because I'm thinking about getting a sweatshirt for myself to wear in videos because now it is cold. In fact, holy crap, today, ladies and gentlemen, it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit here in Washington State today. It's snowing outside. There's actually snow flurries outside because it's so cold. So, I'm thinking, gee, I already have 4 t-shirts, and, you know, that covers me for the warm months, but what about these cold months, right? So, I think I might order a sweatshirt to also show off on my streams and show you guys what they look like, so that way, you know what the stuff is. I don't have a sweatshirt yet, so maybe this would be a good example, right, of something to get and see how it is. So, ladies and gents, that's going to be good. So I got to set that up tonight. And then, I'm not even done yet. Then, when I'm done with that, if there's still time tonight, what I want to do is I want to set up a playlist on YouTube of all of those old school music remixes that people like Ghost Drone and As Beast Music and Cashville 2012 all did for me. And what I want to do is set it up so that on pre-streams, you guys aren't just listening to the PS4 ambient music all the time. In particular, when I'm not playing on PS4. For example, right now I'm playing Mario Odyssey. And those days when I'm playing that game, I don't want you just sitting here listening to dead air. I want to have something at least entertaining for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that is what I'll be doing tonight. So I've got an incredibly busy night ahead of me. Even though I won't be streaming, holy shit, do I have a lot going on, right? Alright, then tomorrow will be the return of Assassin's Creed Origins. Yes, I know I haven't played this game in a while now. Holy shit, it's been a long time, right? So that's going to return tomorrow as my main gameplay stream. And tomorrow night is going to be a special premiere stream of Sonic Forces. Yes, I'll be doing around a 9 p.m. Pacific time stream of Sonic Forces. 2 to 2.5 hours premiere stream. Okay. But FYI, just to forewarn everyone, so no one gets any misconceptions here, okay? After that stream is over, I will be putting that playthrough on hold, okay? I'm not going to be actively playing Sonic Forces as a playthrough right now. Reason being, I'm in the middle of Assassin's Creed, Wolfenstein 2, Mario, and Call of Duty. There's no way I could officially start another playthrough. Think of it like this. It'll basically be like a 2 to 2.5 hour preview stream of when I finally get to the game, alright? Think of it that way, a special release night preview stream, and then I will be playing the full game later on, alright? Then on Tuesday, I will be playing Wolfenstein 2. It may even be the conclusion of Wolfenstein 2, because I've heard that I'm near the end of the game at this point, okay? That's Tuesday. And then Tuesday night, I'm going to finish up the campaign of Call of Duty World War II. There's only 2 missions left, and people are saying it's less than 2 hours to finish it. So that'll be Tuesday night. Should be perfect amount of time to do it, okay? Then on Wednesday, Mario Odyssey will return, okay? And then I'm unsure of what I'm doing Wednesday night. I don't know yet. I'm going to leave it open because I don't want to I don't want to promise you something this far ahead and then not be able to deliver or change it on the fly. You know, I do that a lot. I adjust stuff on the fly. You never know what's going to happen this week. So we'll see. Wednesday night is open. An open night. It may be more Assassin's Creed. It may be something else. I don't know. Okay. Sound good? All right. So, that is the rough agenda for this week. It's going to be incredibly busy. It's going to be, you know, me basically juggling everything, trying to get as far as I possibly can in all the games. Even though I know it's going to be tough because playing this many games at once is pretty much a daunting task. What I'm really hoping for is that by the end of the week, maybe I'll have wrapped up. Number one, I know I'll have wrapped up the campaign of Call of Duty World War II. And number two, I hope that I'll wrap up maybe Wolfenstein, so at least I've got a couple games that are done, so I can focus in on the ones that aren't. You know, if I could really hone in on Assassin's Creed and Mario until I finally wrap one of those up, and then I could start up Sonic Forces, that would be good. But at this point, I'm already running way behind. And in addition, you know, Need for Speed Payback comes out this Friday, and honestly, I'm debating if I should even get it at this point or if I should hold off. Because I do want to play it, but at the same time, I know there's no way I'm going to be able to do the playthrough of it now. Again, maybe what I'll do is like I'm doing with Sonic Forces, just do the premiere stream, and then hold off on the game until I have time for it, you know? More than likely what's going to end up happening is this month, I'm going to be always backed up by multiple games until the end of the month where maybe I finally wrap everything up. And then in early December, it looks like I'll be taking some time off. I'm not going to really discuss that yet because it's over a month away, but I'm going to be taking some time off, so maybe what I could do is wrap up all ongoing playthroughs by the time I take the time off in December. And then when I come back from my time off in December, then I could start up with all the new stuff again, which is going to be things like the Resident Evil DLCs, Okami HD, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds will be released for Xbox One. There's going to be a lot of stuff to tackle when I get back, okay? All right. So there you go. Very, very busy, folks. Well, I want to start with zombies soon, so let's get to the plugs and the shout-outs immediately. All right, sound good? All right, first of all, Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. This month's Patreon goal is a holiday-themed marathon, okay? Christmas. I love Christmas. Now we're finally past Halloween, so everyone's in full Christmas mode, even though it's 2 months away. Everyone's still talking about Christmas. All the stores are geared up for Christmas, 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 right? If you pledge $5 or more this month to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidefil and we hit the monthly goal, I'll be doing a holiday-themed gameplay marathon right before Christmas, right? It's going to be the weekend before Christmas, either that Saturday or Sunday. I'm not decided yet. We'll decide, you know, as we get closer. If you pledge the $5 or more, all right, you will be able to nominate and vote on what Christmas-themed games I'll be playing during this marathon, and the worse games, the crappier game, the better. Because I think that's what I really want to do, is play crappy Christmas games on a fun holiday stream where it doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be taken, you know, as like, oh, it's a serious playthrough. I got to really concentrate on this and focus. And no, I'd rather just fuck around, honestly. So, it should be pretty fun. In addition, I'll be dressed up. I'm going to be wearing my Santa hat. I'm going to try to get like a really ugly Christmas sweater. I'll see what I can find maybe online or at a local store. And I'll be drinking during the stream. Will it be heavy drinking where I'm sloshed and falling over? Probably not. But I personally... Oh my god, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm just disgustingly belching. Holy fuck, dude. Anyway, let's try that again. Yes, I will probably be drinking, maybe have some eggnog with some rum in it, or, you know, have a drink, a rum and coke or something that I'll drinking slowly over the course of the stream. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I do. I think it's going to be a great event. I think it's something completely different. I mean, yes, is it a marathon? Absolutely, and I've done those before, but I've never done a Christmas-themed marathon, right? I've never done a marathon intentionally of bad games, and I've never drank during a marathon, so this could be pretty awesome, right? A holiday drunken marathon. I gotta think of a good name for it. Drunk side Phil for the holidays or something? I don't know. I gotta think of a good name for it. You guys brainstorm. Give me a good name for this event, because I'm actually gonna be creating a title card for my pre-streams this month that I'm going to run every day on the pre-streams here so that people know about this event, okay? Okay. Number 2, Teespring. I already mentioned Teespring. You guys know I have a Teespring. Anything you buy off Teespring is great, all right? It's a good quality stuff, and I get a commission for it. Check it out. Hopefully later tonight I'll have new product up on Teespring. I'll let you know if I do, all right? All right, and last but not least, folks, if you're watching the stream live, if you're enjoying the stream and if you would like to possibly, chime in and contribute, you can either cheer, sub, or tip. All these things help me tremendously. It's the reason I'm still here in a year when otherwise I would have been gone from the internet doing this kind of stuff because YouTube ad revenue fell through the toilet because they all suck and don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm not going to go on a rant about that right now. But anyway, it's your support here on streams that have allowed me to continue doing this. Thank you so much for that because I love doing this, okay? If you cheer, sub, or tip during the stream, I will give you a shout out. It may not be immediate, especially with Nazi Zombies, where I constantly have to be looking at the screen, but I will try to look over, glance over, and give you guys shout-outs when I get a chance. All right? If you cheer 50 bits or more, if you sub to the channel and click the share button after you do, or if you tip me $2 or more, you'll get an on-screen pop-up notification as well as a special thank you. So you get both visual and verbal notifications. As a special kind of heads up, everyone, if you're not aware, I have 298 subscribers right now. I am 2 subscribers away from hitting the 300 subscriber threshold. By the way, this is the most I've ever had, ever, at one time. So thank you, everyone. In 1 year of streaming here on Twitch, I hit a bunch of milestones. I got tons of new followers. I got, millions of views. And, the most subs I've ever had. It's pretty awesome to see how you guys have embraced my live streaming this year. And I think it can only get better from here, honestly. Especially with things coming up, like you're going to have these new stream integrations with Twitch extensions, right? Think about that. Cool interactivity coming up with that kind of stuff. I'm feeling really positive about the future of streaming gaming, and I hope that you guys are too, all right? So, thank you, everyone. Let's do some shout-outs here. First of all, overnight, Golden Colt did a tremendous amount of cheering. In fact, he did. I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 bits. Thank you, Golden Colts, for 800 bits overnight. I appreciate that, sir. Also, shout out to Samus578, as well as AfroDouche27, who both subscribed to the channel overnight. That's why we're up to 298 subs. Thanks to both of you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, some shout-outs for people who contributed right now. We've got Goku Deep Throat's Bardock, who did a $1 tip. And by the way, he lied. He said he would no longer do Deep Throat tips, and now he's doing them again. So, Goku Deep Throat's Bardock just tipped me $1 and says, what is a better game, this or Battlefield 1? I can't honestly answer that, and the reason is they're completely different kinds of games. Battlefield 1 is incredibly large-scale maps with huge teams, vehicles, and the like. This is very small-scale run-and-gun style gameplay. Battlefield 1, if you have a group of friends who you want to team up and play Battlefield 1 with, it's an amazing experience. This game you can play solo or with friends, and either way it can be played pretty legitimately. They really are pretty different in that regard. I wouldn't say, oh, one is better than the other overall, because they really do feel like completely different styles of game. Shout out to Silent General, who did a 100-bit cheer and says, just bought Call of Duty World War II on PC after seeing your gameplay. Looks like the best Call of Duty in years. I do agree there. It is the best Call of Duty in years gameplay-wise. However, last night I played more multiplayer for about 3 hours. I actually went an hour overtime. And sadly, what I discovered was that Sledgehammer, at least for launch weekend, all right, they just... Sledgehammer frustrates me. Because they don't seem to put in as much effort as the other guys. I'm sorry, they just don't. The multiplayer seems kind of unfair right now. Someone who has a better internet connection can literally run around and spam with a shotgun and you can't even kill them because they insta-kill you. And even if you shoot them 4 to 5 times before they even fire their weapon, the game still thinks they fired first. And I noticed this last night. In addition, those who have burst fire weapons... rapid fire weapons, automatics, are much better than single shot guns because, again, if you're holding down the trigger, since the connections aren't so good, the game says, oh, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that the guy who has the multi-fire weapon hit 4 or 5 times versus the guy with the single shot, more than likely the servers will decide that, you know, he only hit once or twice or didn't hit at all. It's bullshit. The people who have full auto weapons have way more advantage, and literally everyone online is either playing with shotguns or full auto weapons, or of course sniper rifles from across the map, which is a whole thing and different thing entirely. But it just doesn't seem as good to me as the old school Call of Duties. You know, I played all of them, and Call of Duty 2, in my opinion, seemed to have the best online play to me. Like, the connections were almost perfect, and you could play with any weapon, and it was fair. In this game, it just seems a lot of the times, you'll pull out your weapon, shoot the enemy 4 to 5 times, you die instantly, then you watch the kill cam, and on the kill cam, it says they fired at you first, and you never even got a bullet out. So, that's what I mean. Like, the gameplay, the core aspect gameplay is good, but because the connections aren't great right now, the gameplay is pretty unfair. Now, this could change. It could be that this is just launch weekend, you got a bajillion people playing, and half the people have terrible internet. Maybe, you know, give it a couple weeks, maybe even just a couple days, and it'll probably settle down and be better. But overall, if you're talking just game design-wise, yes, because we've gotten rid of the double jumps, the wall runs, the bullshit, I do think this game is better than the last few years of Call of Duty. Okay? Alright. Shout out to Ratcha who tipped me $2. He says, I'm ready for Nazi zombitch. Sling action. I really enjoyed your Call of Duty World War II playthrough so much. I'm going to get the game myself after I get paid this week. Well, so here's the thing about Call of Duty. You can say whatever you want about Call of Duty, right? It's the same game every year and all this. But you get your money's worth. Like, when you buy Call of Duty, you're going to get a campaign, you're going to get multiplayer with tons of modes, and you're going to get zombies. Name another game that when you buy it, you basically get 3 completely separate games, right? It doesn't exist. So, pretty awesome, right? Shout out to Nolbert, who did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, DSP's Drunken Xmas Extravaganza. I guess that could be a good name for it. Drunkside Phil's Holiday Drinkathon. No, yeah, Drunkside Phil's Holiday Bad Gameathon or something. I don't know. We got to think of a good name for this event, because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make promotional artwork for it for the pre-streams. Shout out to Ron Mexico, who subscribed to the channel at tier 1. Thank you, Ron Mexico, for the sub. I appreciate it. Shout out to Goku Deep Throats Phil Burnell, who tipped me $1 and says, do I mind if I deep throat you? Goku, please stay away from my penis. Phil Burnell Deep Throats Goku tipped me $1 and said, Nazi zombie hype. That's not me, by the way. I'm not deep throating Goku right now. And shout out to Shiv the Nipple, who just subscribed to the channel at tier 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. On pre-stream, I have hit 300 subs. The most ever. So any more than I get today are just icing on the cake. But this is the most subs I've ever had. However, guys, I will bring this up. I will bring this up, though. There's a big asterisk next to this, alright? And what is the asterisk? You gotta remember, folks, that earlier this month, I had a special event. It was the promotional event for Twitch, where I promoted extensions and I played Choice Chamber, and you guys were clicking on my stream to interact with the game. Remember that? Well, if you remember, there was a group of idiot trolls who were setting up fake Amazon accounts in order to get into Twitch Prime trials, so they could do fake Twitch Prime subscriptions, basically. Even though they weren't fake, they were trial subscriptions with all troll names. And there was about 20 to 30 of those, okay? Now, what these idiots didn't realize is that I get paid for that. This moron on Twitter actually tweeted me, you're so happy because you get so many subs today, but you're not getting paid for any of those. And I went back to him, I was like, no, I am, you moron. You literally paid me about $60 to $70 today with your trolling. So you're a complete idiot. And of course, he didn't have anything to say to that because he is a complete idiot, okay? But the bottom line is, a lot of these are not real accounts, and once these Twitch Prime promotions run out, my subs are going to drop by, like, watch. It's going to be like 20, 30, 40 subs overnight are going to drop out sometime in the middle of November. In fact, it was, what, the 22nd? Yeah, it was the 22nd of October. So around November 22nd, boom, all of a sudden I'm going to lose a ridiculous amount of subs. So what I'm hoping is that I can actually build up my subscriber base this month with all the new releases enough to make up for that. So when that drops out, I don't suddenly, you know, oh my god, he's down to 220 subs again, right? What I'd like is if I could keep it around 300 subs. That's kind of what I would like to maintain. But we'll see how it goes, okay? Thank you everyone who subbed. I appreciate it. I am very, you know, appreciative of you guys supporting me, okay? Shout out to Goku Deep Throat Kefka, who did another dollar tip and says, did you start Dragon Ball Super yet? No, as I said many, many times, I have no means to watch Dragon Ball Super besides to steal it off the internet, which I'm not going to do. I may eventually watch it if and when it becomes on demand on one of my services, or if it's like a DVD set I can get, but at this point, I'm not watching Dragon Ball Super. And shout out to Jack Spartacus, who did a 100-bit cheer. He says, Phil, what do you think of replaying Indigo Prophecy? That would be interesting. I know they remade it, right? Didn't they remake Indigo Prophecy for modern consoles? I think they did. But I don't know if anyone would want to see that. I mean, that was kind of one of those, that's kind of one of those classic playthroughs that stands alone, much like the original Heavy Rain playthrough, where would you really want to see me replay this game again? There's not much value, I think, in a replay of a game like that. So, just saying. Nick says the remake looks worse than the actual original game. Okay, then. All right, everyone. All right, that's it for the pre-stream. I'm going to end pre-stream right now. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the lobby, and then I'm going to boot it up and try to get us all into the game. So you guys have to give us about 5-10 minutes here to get set up for zombies. It always takes, you know, a few minutes to do this, so please be patient as I set it up. You will not hear anything. I'm going to mute all the audio on the stream so that you guys aren't hearing us talk and everything during the setup. And you see what I mean about setting up a playlist of music? This would be a perfect opportunity for me to play the playlist, but I didn't have a chance to do it yet. So, everyone take about a 5-10 minute break, relax, or use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. Okay? And then we'll come back and we're going to start up with about 3.5 hours of Nazi zombies here on the stream, okay? Thanks, everyone, for being patient. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the pre-stream. And I'll be back in a few minutes with Nazi zombies for you all. Sound good? All right, I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. See you in a few.